They say keep your friends close and your enemies closer. Actually, I think it was Sun Tzu who wrote The Art of War who said that. I don't think even he realized just how prevalent this whole new species called fake friends are, because it didn't used to be a thing. You see, nowadays, pure enemies are dying out. What we have more of is fake friends, frenemies, nemesis, what have you. They're a lot harder to spot, and they pose a more imminent threat, because when they attack, it usually catches you off guard. Fake friends can manifest in different ways, but the essence of them is pretty common and universal. They look, walk, and talk like a true friend in a lot of ways, usually only in public. But behind closed doors, they act differently. And by different, I mean horrendously. And upon closer examination, their true intent and nature is just as vicious and malicious as a pure enemy, if not more so. Still not too sure if they're fake friends? Try asking yourself this. Do you feel like being around them drains you and you have to spend hours trying to recuperate from it? Do you feel like you're talking to a mannequin, someone who looks like a human being but cannot actually acknowledge your existence or reciprocate? Everything is about them. Nothing is ever about you. They can never listen to you truly and hold space for you. Sure, they might do nice things for you, but it's a form of love bombing, and you bet your ass that they're gonna use it as a weapon to turn against you later. Maybe they're horrible to you, but will suck up to people with more authority and can do more for them. Maybe they talk shit about your mutual friends constantly and act like nothing is wrong in public. Maybe they only ever give backhanded compliments or subpar and insincere apologies. I could go on, but you get the gist. They're fake with you, and most importantly, they're fake with themselves. Their personality is whatever you want them to be, whatever they feel like could get them all the fixings in life. They essentially have no sense of self and are emotional zombies walking on earth, blending in with the crowd and pretending to be someone that they're not. You see, even though I named this title, How to Spot a Fake Friend, it's actually not that hard to recognize the signs. It's fairly easy. What gets tricky is to act accordingly, whether it's because we're not raised to be confrontational and we're hoping that someone else would deal with this problem, or that we just don't trust our intuition enough, so that is. But one thing is for sure, it's not just enough to recognize the signs and just sit and wait until somebody else deals with this. You actually have to be proactive and call them out and put people in their place, because otherwise you risk hurting yourself as well as your other friends, which is not always easy to do. Trust me, I get it. And I'm only speaking about it now because I was in a similar situation and I wish I had done the right thing sooner. But later is better than never, and hopefully this is a PSA for a lot of you to cut off fake friends or just toxic people from your life. At any rate, how I would go about this again, if I could help it at least, is this. First of all, I would limit exposure to them if I couldn't cut off all contact with them. Make an excuse not to hang out, or just flat out tell them, hey, I'm not comfortable hanging out with you one-on-one. If they're receptive to it, I'll tell them why, but most of the time, just make an excuse. That should be enough. They should get the hint. And of course, you could be assertive without being mean. You could be as diplomatic as you can. But when push comes to shove, when all hell breaks loose, if you can't say no nicely, say it imperfectly. Say it even a little bit abrasively. Speak up against injustice, even when your voice is shaking and trembling. And don't worry about how they'll react. If they don't want to deal with the consequences of their actions, maybe they should have thought twice before they did that horrible thing. It's not on you, it's on them. After all, they went on the attack. They talk mad shit about your friends and you let it slide because you're trying to be nice, you're trying to give people the benefit of the doubt. But there comes the point where you have to say, no, this isn't okay, and you're not welcome to the party anymore until you get this sorted out and make amends like adults. And don't call me again to talk more shit. My loyalty to you does not surpass my attachment to the truth and my loyalty to my other friends. I'm not your accomplice. I'm not your bitch. That's not me. That's just self-defense and watching out for my real homies. So if you're like me, or at least how I used to be, who wanted to see the best in people, who wanted to give people the benefit of a doubt, who had a tendency to dismiss my own intuition, and who thought that I was crazy and couldn't believe that I was dealing with a fake friend, because like, who does that? This isn't high school anymore. At any rate, this is how you get a firm grasp on reality so that you can trust your intuition and act accordingly. Think of an absolutely solid friend. Someone that you can absolutely trust, someone that you feel comfortable with, someone that when there's a disagreement can tell you to your face and deal with it right then and there instead of going behind your back and talking about it with other people. Come on, think of one right now. Good job. You don't even have to be super close, but this person has to be solid, someone that you look up to. And now compare this fake friend with this real friend, and more specifically, how you feel about them. Observe how your body reacts. Do you tense up? Does the hair on your body stand up out of fear and anxiety and disgust? That should tell you enough. So yeah, keep your friends close, your enemies closer, but stay the fuck away from fake friends. Deal with the ramifications later. Don't be afraid to be disliked, however unpleasant it is. It's better to be disliked for speaking the truth than to be liked for spreading the lies that you're telling on behalf of this fake friend anyway.